Oh, there we go. Skeletor, He-Man, She-Ra, all in order. Got my 2000X MotU Skeletor up there. Holy moly, that has been quite some time since I've done anything Masters of the Universe on my channel. Maybe I should make a new one for all you guys out there. I do have some of these Eternia minifigures that I haven't opened up, and it's been quite some time. You know what? That's a good idea. By the power of Grayskull, it's geeking time. The artwork is insane. Oh shit, Modulok! What? Super cool character. So yeah, I was kind of thinking to myself, I was rearranging some stuff here. My room is now starting to kind of look like a toy and comic book shop. And as I was putting up some MotU stuff up, I realized to myself, my gosh, it's been so long since I've done any kind of just MotU themed videos. And you know what? I thought that right now, today, will be a very good idea, since it's June, we're kicking off summer months, to take a look at some MotU figures on the channel. If you recall, back in like 2022, I took a look at this on my channel, the Eternia Minis Grayskull looking set, if you guys remember, if you recall. Well, I did pick up some more Eternia minifigures over the years. Case in point, I got this Fisto and I've got this Beastman Masters of the Universe Revelation, which was the first Netflix series. Now we're on to Revolution, I'm pretty sure that's the last one. And I also ended up picking up Teela and Zodak from the Masters of the Universe Eternia Minis. Wow, I'm gonna bring in that little Eternia Minis Grayskull set. We're gonna do some comparison. I know that I really wanna be doing those hero clicks, and that's coming, but I just thought, why not, guys? I've been holding on to these for so long now. Let's take a look at some Eternia Minis today. Let's go over the backdrop, get these open, get these reviewed, see what everything comes with and whatnot, and just have fun with it. Let's go, guys. Sometimes I can't always fit everything on this rotating platform, so I gotta use a little bit of a mirror platform to help out. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. At least I think it will be. So I'm looking forward to, guys. Like I said, a couple of years back, I got this Eternia Minis box set, and these are little figures that are kind of in that line. So one by one, we're gonna open them up, take a look at the characters. I'm gonna bring in Shadowhawk to open them up. Yeah, 2 from Masters of the Universe Revelation and 2 from the OG Masters of the Universe, as you can see. Beastman, we have got Teela, and my personal favorite, Zodak. So grab yourselves a little bit of a snack, a nice drink. Guys, here we go. Let's take a look at these 4 MotU Eternia Minis. Let's go. So here they are, and I can tell you right now, the back of the packaging is just this. This is just what it looks like. I don't know what all this is. Just tells you about it. Warning, small parts. And Mattel. These are actually licensed by Mattel. You can see by the logo down here and some of the other ones. There's a barcode right there. I'm not sure when these were released. What does the release date for these say? Does it say something? I actually really can't tell. No, it's all good. Maybe I'm missing something. And if I don't see it, maybe you guys see it. Maybe let me know down below. So yeah, that's what it looks like for the regular MotU characters, and here's what it looks like for the Revelation. They just have this here, empowering the next generation to play. Yeah, I still can't tell you. Oh, see, this one says 2021. There you go. There you go. So we got some pretty cool looking figures here. Maybe it says it right here. Maybe I just missed it. Yeah, we've got 2020 on Zodak. And then we've got 2020 on Teela. So these ones are 2021, these are 2020. A little bit of older figures if you take a look at it. Before I do take them all out of the packaging, they are all the same height when it comes to the packaging, right? So no height difference with the packaging. There might be a little bit of a height difference when it comes to the figures themselves. Let's see, if you take a look at the packaging, that gives us about 5.5 inches packaging and incentive. Bring the measuring tape out after to measure each one of them, if anything. And then if you want to bring them out compared to the other little micro figures that we have from Masters of the Universe, that's what they look like stacked up next to these guys, which we also got from the Dollar Tree. So I'm not gonna bother standing them next to them when they're out of the packaging. That you can take a look and see for yourselves how big they look and what they look like next to these Eternia mini looking figures. Aha, but you're wondering to yourselves. Yes, we got this. Maybe I should bring my camera back a tad bit. Bring that back a tad bit. We have this, the Eternia Minis playset, which is Castle Grayskull. You can kind of see the weight of my backdrop there. We got that Eternia Minis Castle Grayskull backdrop, which I've taken a look at on the channel a couple of years ago. And you've got the characters inside here, which now they're losing all their weapons. Oh no. Oh no, all their weapons are falling out. Oh no, oh bonobo. But nonetheless, let's just take out, you know, He-Man, for example, and we'll see how He-Man stacks against these characters. That's if it would let me take He-Man out. The most powerful man in the world, apparently. There we go. So we'll just use that. There's the Castle Grayskull. We'll come back to this afterwards. We're gonna put that aside for now. And so here you go. You've got He-Man. That's basically what your He-Man, your little mini He-Man would look like next to all these little MotU figures. I really do feel like the MotU regulars are the ones that are going to better fit with the Eternia Minis playset, however. Although apparently Ramax acts left behind. But nonetheless, we'll open them all. I think I'm going to start with the Revelation ones, then we'll move on to the regular MotU. All right, so we've got, I guess, can we call him my bearded brother? Fisto! We've got Fisto right here from Masters of the Universe Revelation. I'm just trying to fix my camera because these are such small figures that I don't want it to be too far away. Let's grab Shadowhawk, and I think some of them might come with accessories, because as we see in the Eternia Minis playset, they do come with accessories. So, oh my, it's a little harder to rip open. I'm not used to these kind of things. There we go. So I got that out of the packaging. And yeah, like I was saying, I think that some of them do come with some, artillery. So that's pretty neat. What's this now? Masters of the Universe Revelation. Comes with a little pamphlet. So cool. And who is in this line? Oh, look at that. Look at that. We have Skelegod, Metallic Whiplash, Beastman, which we'll take a look at in a moment, Whiplash, and Fisto. I still want to get my hands on that Skelegod. Pretty cool looking figure. Let's put the pamphlet aside. All right. Does Fisto come with anything? No, Fisto does not come with anything. He's alone. Oh, he does come with something. Okay. So there's an empty package. I don't think we need the packaging for anything. Let's get that over the side. And yeah, I know it's empty. The emptiness. All right, well, first things first, we do have a sword. Fisto comes with a purple sword. So very neat. And there's your Fisto. His arms go all the way around. There's a swivel in the waist. And the head turns a little bit that much. Might keep Fisto on display because he's my bearded brother. But really good looking for these little tiny figures. Really nicely detailed. And he's got some gripping hands, so we'll take a look at the sword in just a moment. Detailing looks very nice. For something small. Not too shabby. So you got this fist hand, which is Fisto's fist, and then you can put the sword in. I guess you could put the sword in that hand right there. There you go. Your Fisto is ready to go. There you go. It's like an old-timey, looks like one of those guys you'd when you walk into a barber shop. Hey, you want a haircut? I'll use my sword. Oh, me? No, I don't know tattoos. No, I'm just a really cool barber. That's all. I'm Fisto. I'll cut your hair with my sword. There's our Fisto character right there. All right, next one. We have Beastman. I used to watch that. I used to watch Robot Chicken. One of my favorite sketches was when they did the Beastman, the musical, and you had Gene Simmons as the villain. Super cool. I'll get you, Beastman. I can't do it justice. You just gotta watch the sketch. You know, the tap dancing kid, Alfonso Ribeiro. All there for the Beastman musical. What Beastman? What even, like, was that a popular thing, Beastman? I mean, was that supposed to be kind of like Conan or something? I don't know. Apparently I'm rambling on. I'm rambling on. I don't even know what I'm talking about, guys. We got another pamphlet. Is he gonna reveal the same to us? Really gotta say, I like that. That's really neat. Oh no, we got different characters in the line here. This shows again Skelegod and Beastman and Fisto. But this time we got Faker. Cool. We got Sorceress. We got Metallic Faker. And we have Mercenary Tila. So all characters from Revelation. But, is it just me or is that Faker pretty cool? Pretty gnarly Faker. I'd like to get that Sorceress though. That looks like the original MotU though. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Beastman comes with his whip. As we all know, Beastman always has a whip. Who's he whipping though? Well, it's the beast that he's riding. That's who he's whipping. So that's the whip that Beastman comes with. And here's our Beastman from Masters of the Universe Revolution. Kind of looks like the Lord of Power Beastman a little bit. Got some braids there. He went to go see Fisto. He went to go see Fisto the barber. He was like, do something for me. Whatever you want, whatever you want. Fisto was like, I can cut your hair if you want. No. I just want a new look. Well, I mean, old timey's good. What do you got for me? Maybe I can braid your beard? Done, let's braid it. So, you know, he went to go see Fisto, and Fisto braided his hair, braided his beard. But he's just like an orange blob. Although the fur effect, I gotta say, these are pretty cool looking little figures. They're really neat. I like the detailing around his face. Doesn't look too blobby. Like, you can tell the paint's a little sloppy, but it's not horrible. And, again, same articulation. Arms go all the way around in this one. Nope, this arm doesn't go all the way around. And the waist goes around. I love the big bodies and the small legs. Those are really neat to me. Yeah. There you go, there's your Beastman right there. And comes with a little whip. So like that, you could put your whip right into Beastman's hand. It's too bad the hands don't move around. But like that, you can just put your whip in Beastman's hand. Yeah. There you go. Let's stand him next to our Fisto after they came off of a day at the barbershop. Gonna bring in my personal favorite next. We've got from the original series, Zodak. I don't know what it is. I've always liked Zodak, the cosmic. Maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just something about him. He's super cool. So is Roboto. I've always liked Roboto as well. All right, let's get him out of the packaging. Let's get him out of this. Let's see what our Zodak looks like. Oh, well, that was easy. I really didn't need Shadowhawk for that. That was pretty easy. Let's put them to the side. Let's take a look at the pamphlet first. I wish these were mystery figures. I really do. But they're not. Ah, I love that. That's going on display. That's going right on display. You know that. And here we go. On the back, we've got Battle Armor Skeletor, Zodak, which we're taking a look at. Oh, Eternia Man-at-Arms. Super cool. Orko, Merman, Clawful, Battle Armor He-Man, Tila, which we'll take a look at in a few moments, and Eternia He-Man, which I do have Battle Armor He-Man and Skeletor in the MotU Origins. I do have Eternia He-Man from Origins. I have the LLP Merman, but you know. Really cool. These things, they're really neat. These are really neat. These look really cartoony. And if you're looking for some MotU stuff that are more cartoony than the cartoon itself, I recommend this so far. I'm having a lot of fun looking at these things, guys. So, yeah. All right, let's get him out of the packaging. Again, so much debris going on back here, and I don't have a maid. I have to pick up all this stuff by myself. Ugh. And it just becomes a big old mess, a big old clunky mess. Like, I don't have a maid, like I said. I gotta pick it up myself. I had that conversation with my wife. Hey, can we get the maid to do it? We don't have a maid. We don't? You sure? No, we don't have a maid. How do we not have a maid? We just don't have a maid. Boomer, you gotta do it yourself. Okay, fine. Fine. Alright. I don't know what's going on with this. There we go. You know, you really want to childproof it that bad. It's just a little thing, man. Why'd you have to put so much packaging and wrapping around Zodak's gun that's warped too? Look at that. It's a warped gun on top of it. Oh, that's going to break if I bend that out. There you go, he's got a cosmic red, all red ray gun. Red ray gun, say that 3 times fast. I'll go right in the hand of Zodak. Here he is, Zodak. Yeah, this guy looks really cool. I'm super happy to grab this guy. Doesn't seem to have any head articulation though. Again, arm goes around, arm goes all the way around. Swivel, very tight swivel in the waist. But the detailing on the helmet, my gosh, that Zodak right there. Armor looks great too, even the belt, loincloth, the boots, the white fists. You know what? Sometimes it's like, oh, these look like cheap little kids' toys. No, these look great actually. Even the detail on the back looks pretty good. Again, it's like it comes to like Funko Pops. I'm not the biggest fan of Pops, but they're pretty well detailed. There you go. You can put the little ray gun right there in Zodak's hand. And there you go. A day of chasing comets and chasing space. No, that's not true. I'm just making stuff up. But Zodak looks good. I think so far of the 3, we haven't looked at Teela yet, but so far of the 3, this is definitely my favorite of all 3 of them. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh yes indeed. Then go join Fisto and Beastman in the barbershop. Although I don't really think that Zodak needs any barber work done to him. And we have Teela right here. A lot of people weren't too fond of the whole Masters of the Universe Revelation Teela. I really didn't care. I liked her. What I found a little weird though is that Teela was voiced by Sarah Michelle Gellar, aka Buffy in Revelation, but then changed to the actress who played Supergirl in Revolution. I'm not sure what happened there, but still, I do like the character, and I don't think they did her dirty whatsoever. I think they really did her pretty well. But again, am I the only one? That came off fairly easy too. Shadowhawk, you're doing way too good of a job here, guy. So I think they did a pretty good job with Teela in Masters of the Universe. Again, I have yet to finish Revolution. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Apparently Boomer the Nerd has all this time, all this free time after work, but I never get to finish watching things, apparently. Variety is the spice of life. That's what I like to do. So here's another pamphlet. And, all right, well, this is the same stuff as we saw before. So nothing different on this one here. But we are going to, apparently having a hard time folding this thing back out. It doesn't really matter, it's in the garbage. Again, look, I'm gonna get this out first because they wrapped this to shit. I don't know why they felt the need to wrap Teela's stuff in so much plastic when with Fisto and with Beastman, it was just out in the open. There for the taking. There for the taking. They're like, hey, you want these weapons? Grab them. I'm having a hard time now. Of course, this is giving me difficulty because I'm not sure how to get this off. Oh, give me a second, guys. All right, there we go. I had to cut this off camera with Shadowhawk. My gosh, that's the one thing I don't like about this. Why you, like, look at all that bag. Look at all that bag for this one little accessory. Is that necessary? Is that necessary? The answer is no, kids. It's not necessary. Well, let's get Teela out of her little plastic shell. And there's Teela. Looks fantastic. Looks great. She's a little more fragile, I will say, because she's a little more of a, slimmer character, if you will. But she looks really good nonetheless. I like this a lot. Like, they really captured the essence of Teela from the cartoon with a little bit of a modern look too, if you ask me. No head pulsability. Arms go all the way around. Arms go all the way around. Torso swivel. But no, not as bulky as an upper body as the other characters. But her detailing definitely is nice. It looks really good, the detailing. And so you can just take her staff right here, put that in her hand. And yeah, she's good to go. She looks great, Teela. And again, she can go hang out with the rest of the characters. All right, so let's move these guys forward a little bit. Let's move the camera back as well. And let's bring in our Eternia minis. I don't know what you want to call them. Play set. I don't think you would really call this a play set because it's just a cardboard, basically, storage unit. Kind of reminiscent of those storage units for toys back in the 80s and stuff. This definitely has seen better days, guys. It has seen a lot of better days. There you go. Let's bring this camera up a bit. there is the Eternia minis inside interior of the Castle Grayskull. Is this still gonna work though? I'm wondering if it's still gonna work. They're still gonna be able to stand up. Okay, perfect, it works perfectly fine. So there's our He-Man. There is our Man-at-Arms. Let's set up Teela next to her father, Duncan. If you want to put them on display, there you go. That's what your characters will look like inside of this. Now, mind you, I also have Buzz Off and Ram Man, but yeah, for time's sake of this video, I'm just gonna show them what they look like up in here next to these characters. So yeah, pretty cool looking. I really enjoy these. I really like these. If I can find more of these eventually, that'd be a lot of fun. But I do want to get more of the regular MotU, not the Revelation. It's okay. But these are the ones that I love. These are my bread and butter. That's kind of the MotU that I'm more inclined with. So yeah, nonetheless, cool figures. I recommend these little figures, not like some of those other derpy figures you can find out there. These are really neat to put on display if you have, like, again, if you have an office or something like that. They're just neat little trinkets to put up on display. So yeah, some neat little trinkets, neat little figures. I definitely want to put these on display with some of the other little minifigures I have. And they, if you do have some of those, you know, play sets, like the Castle Grayskull, the Slime Pit, or Snake Mountain, they definitely will fit in. Like I said many times, I prefer the cartoon style, the OG MotU figures, rather than the Revelation figures. But nonetheless, these are some really cool looking figures. I highly recommend picking them up if you still can find some in your Dollarama, or if you can find them online. They're really neat little trinkets to add to the collection. Let me know down below what you guys thought of these, if you guys have any in your collection. Yeah.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe will be back right after these messages. He-Man meet Clawful with his awesome grip of evil.
Fisto, Battle Armor He-Man, Clawful, and Battle Armor Skeletor each sold separately.
You asked for it, Clawful. Meet Fisto with his super smash power.
We'll see who smashes who.
May the mightiest power prevail.
Fisto and Clawful figures new from the Masters of the Universe collection, each sold separately. Other action figures also sold separately. From Mattel.
And now back to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
So there you have it, the little mini Eternia minis, whatever you want to call them. They're so small for me to hold in my hands, but nonetheless, some great little trinkets, and they definitely will go, like I said, very well with like any of these little play sets. Like I said, they'll fit in very nicely, especially if you take these plastic out of there and you build them inside there. Definitely gonna go well, and I definitely could recommend, and like I said, you know, before coming here, I do recommend to you guys to pick some of these up if you can find them in your Dollarama, or if you can find them online or whatnot. I know I'm repeating myself, but they're really neat little trinkets, and Mattel did a pretty good job. Alrighty, that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. Go get out of here for today. Let's go have a fun, nice weekend. I appreciate you all watching the video in its entirety. If you did, I cannot be making these videos without you guys. I always say that, and it's the truth. I cannot be doing this without you. If you are new to my channel, however, because you do love Masters of the Universe content, you do love unboxing and toy reviews, or if you've been watching my videos for the longest time you've ever done so, please and thank you, subscribe to my channel. If you like my videos, you're enjoying the videos in general, you like this one, let the algorithm know, click that thumbs up button. And also, guys, share the video. Share the video with the wide array of Masters of the Universe and the Masters of the Universe fans. All right, I'm gonna go back to my comic book now because it's some really cool artwork and it's a pretty fine story. Get out of here for the day. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay cool, stay nerdy, keep hunting, keep collecting all those cool Masters of the Universe figures. And as always, guys, it's cool if it's nerd cool. All right, this is a really cool comic book, I'm not gonna lie.